Hi guys, Rosta here. Today we're going to talk about business, and we're going to share a few tips with you on how can I start my own business. And we're going to answer today a few questions relating to business. One of the questions are, how do I start my business? And then the second question is, money matters. How do I invest in a business when I don't have a lot of money and enough money to suffice me? Third one is, what information do I need in order to start my business? And then we're also going to talk about the internet. How can I take advantage of the internet? So I'm going to start by answering this question: what is a business? Basically, a business is when you offer a service or sell a product for profit. So we're looking into making a profit, right? Like, profit is, that's, I believe, is the main thing in a business. So now, how do I start a business? What should you know of before you start a business? I think the first thing is, what do you want to offer? What do you want to contribute to the market? What do you want to offer? What service? What goods do you have? What do you want to sell? Yeah. So in that, you can talk about maybe, what are you good at? What's your talent? What can you offer to the world? For example, if you're good at art, if you're good at painting, drawing, and whatever, you can actually sell those articles, right? Or if you're good at cooking, if you're good at baking, you can start your own restaurant or a bakery. So that is what we're talking about. But what if you don't know what your hobby is, and you don't know what's your passion, like, but you really want to start a business? So what products do I start with? What do I venture in? You can look at the trends. I think that will really help a lot. Like, what is trending? Because you don't want to start with something that is not known, and then because you're a startup company, you're gonna spend a lot of money or effort or time just trying to make your goods known, right? Make your goods known to the world. So you want to start with something which is at least trendy. By that I mean, you can do human hair, even though that is very expensive. If you don't have a lot of money for that, you can do just like braiding hair. I mean, whatever, right? Whatever. Or what is trending? Makeup is trending. Weddings are everywhere. You can, supply wedding dresses, or just something small, like groceries. That is a good way to start. But you should start with something that that you at least continually work in that, and then you can grow it. You can grow a business from bottom up. So yeah, you can think of many ideas. There's so many ideas what you can start with, and I think that also in that you should also think about money. It's sort of about money. Yeah. How much money do you have in order to start that business, in order to sell that service, or those goods that you want? That's the first thing. How do I start? It's very important to think about what thing you want to take out there, and I think that will also help you in knowing how to market those products, those goods. What do you want to take out there? How can I market them? So for example, let's just start with something simple, right? Or do hair. Maybe you can sell combs if that's what your budget allows, or you can sell something as small as braiding hair, or whatever you can think of, right? And then you can grow a business from there. Then the second question is investment. How do I invest in my business? How do I invest in my business? So investment, putting money into it, because you need some money for it to work. Now, some people ask me, I don't have a lot of money, how do I do this? I think for me, what I would offer to you or suggest to you is that it's better to start with the smallest amount of money that you can afford. For example, even 500 kwacha, I believe that can start a business. You can start with a little stock, like small stock. I don't know, you can buy like 10 pieces of hair. People started with only one piece. It doesn't have to be a lot at once. You can start with whatever you can manage. Some people say, my salary cannot suffice. I don't have a lot of money to start my business. Well, I can tell you this, like, if you make a salary every month, you make 500 kwacha. Let's start with the lowest, right? You can save 100 kwacha for a business, for a future business. You don't have to start today. You can start in 5 months, or in 6 months, or in a year. You can step up little by little. You make 500 kwacha, and you can start with that. I believe you can even start with 200 kwacha. That is my thought in it, depending on what exactly you want to sell. So if you have that money, um, let's say 500, you can buy your product and then sell to the world, to the market, whichever market. Um, yeah, so you can start with something small if you have a lot of money, but just be careful. Don't put a lot of money in the business, I believe, because from the onset, you may find it a little bit challenging starting, so don't put too much money at once because you may regret it, and you may also be overwhelmed because you just expect a profit right now. I believe that it takes a little bit of time to get there. So put a little money in your business and start small. And then the third question is, what information do I need to have in order to start my business? Study the market. Study the market. It is really important because it will help you in your business. You have to know what is the market, right? And I think in this we talk about what are your potential clients, who are you going to be selling your things to, right? And what are the prices on the market? This will help you. If you evaluate the prices in the market, this will also help you to price your goods, right? You want to make a good price so that you can actually make a profit from that. So you have to evaluate the market, and then how do I price my goods? I want to make a profit. So in that, you have to study the market. Like for me, I'm doing business from China, but we're targeting Zambia as the market. So I have to know things relating to the border laws, like custom clearance. I need to know, like, how's the economy of Zambia. Is this thing gonna work? Is it gonna be profitable for me, right? I need to know who are my potential clients. How can I reach those people? How can I reach the people that I want to target, because I'm doing a business from China? I need to know the market. I need to study the market. Study the market means that know how people do their things. Because when you start a business, you can have competitors. So you have to study the market and know the market, know about people, how they do their business, and then you can strategize in that, because you're gonna put your things on the market, and of course you already have competitors, right? Yeah. So that is one other thing that you can do. And how do you market your goods? We're talking about marketing. How do you market your goods? You must think about this, because a lot of people, when they're starting a business, they only think about two things: money and and just start. Two things, right? Money and starting. Just starting. It doesn't work that way. You should have objectives. You should think, what are your goals in that business? And I think the one thing that a lot of Zambian friends don't know is about marketing. They don't know how to market their goods. They just buy. If it's renting a space, they'll rent a space, buy the goods, and leave the goods there, and then we hope that a customer will come. That is not the right way. You have to know how to market your goods, and this should be known from the onset, from the time you decide to start your business and the time you decide what exactly you're going to sell out there. You have to know how to market. You must strategize, and it depends with the clientele. For example, if you want to target like big businesses, how can you market to them? You understand? If you want to just sell your products, your goods to like average Zambian, still you need to know how do you market. And I think market can also help you expand your business, right? Because in the long term, some people, they start their businesses, and from that time everything is going well, they have a lot of customers, but come 5 months things are just slowing down. That is where you have to put in more energy, more time, more planning, and just market. How do I market my goods? You really have to think about marketing. You really, coming to China, Chinese do everything to market their goods, everything. And that is one thing that I never actually saw in Zambia. I never saw these marketing strategies back in Zambia. People just open and leave it and wait for people to come. No, you have to be out there pushing for a business. You have to go. You are the one to push for a business. Don't expect things to just happen naturally. I was gonna say miraculously, because I believe in the miraculous. God does really help us, but you also have to put in your efforts. Go out there and market. And how to market. There's so many ways of marketing, and I'm going to talk about one very powerful and very important marketing tool, which is the internet. But for now, from the start start, you must know how to market your goods. You don't just start and just forget and I'll just start and wait for things to come. No, market is a very big part of business. Know how to spread word about your business, know how to get clientele, know how to get customers, right? And also the markets can be competitive. How can you still stay in the market even if you think that, oh, maybe your business ideas were not so good, right? And you find that other people are doing better, even they may be selling the same product as you're selling, but they're actually doing far better than you're doing. So how do you how do you market your product to make it go up there, like to compete with big businesses or even smaller ones whom you're studying with? So it's very important. You have to think about these things, and this is when you should also think about your clientele. It depends with whom you're gonna target, like who are you targeting, and if you know who you're targeting, to help you know how to reach them, know how to advertise, know how to promote your goods, know how to market, and know how to reach your clientele. Okay, and the third thing that I want to talk about is taking advantage of the internet. Take advantage of the internet, guys. You must really take advantage of the internet. Take advantage of the internet. It's a tool and it really does work. Why? Because with the internet you can reach far more people than you could actually reach, just physically having a physical store. So you must learn ways to to market your goods on the internet, like how to reach a great number of people. And I think this is very simple. We have YouTube, we have Facebook. You can be doing live videos, you can be showcasing your products on Facebook, on YouTube. You can be going on live. You can just regularly posting and everything. But yeah, the internet, it is so it is I believe like it's a big thing. It's like all that you need basically for a start. But also, like, for a startup, for people who don't have money to rent a space, I want to start a business but I don't have money to rent a space. Internet, buy something, start posting about it, post, and in due time it will receive recognition. So it's very, 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 very important. Very, very important for you to use the internet for goods. So in case like you don't have money to rent a space, so go on Facebook, create a page, start posting, start promoting your page, and you grow thereby, right? And it can be even small things, like a sedo. I believe you can promote a sedo on Facebook. I mean, why not, right? You want people to know what you have, and this is where you can actually bring in something special. Like, what's your own thing? How can you like step it up? Like, there's so many sedos around, but how is your sedo that really special one? This is where the internet goes. And you should also think about how to like edit, right? Because you can take a picture and you can actually improve the quality of the picture. We have Snapchat, we have Canva, we have Photoshop, and I think that these apps are very simple and very easy to use. So it is not like rocket science. You can actually like learn how to use the simple apps to edit pictures and videos and post them and let them look professional, right? Yeah. So and also one thing that I want to share is that online platforms actually, they do help you grow and expand your business. Like Facebook, you can only spend like 15 kwacha, promote your content for a day, 2 days. I mean, that is growth, because you'll be able to reach like a lot of people in a short period of time, right? So yeah. And I think the most important thing above all is God. I believe that God really want to help us in everything that we're doing. And so if you put him in your business as well, he will really help your business. And pray about your business, because life is very spiritual. You can be the best. You can do all these things that I've talked to you about. You can apply all the knowledge in the world, but some things they just need spiritual intervention. You need God to help you, need God to inspire you, need God to motivate you, need God to direct you. So pray about your business, involve God, let him know what you want to do, pray about it, and let him help you. And even if you don't have a lot of money to start, I believe God can help you. So guys, I think this is the end to my video. It's just 3 basics tips to help you start your business, and I believe that this content is very helpful, and I really hope that you can actually really benefit from it. So thank you so much. This is Roster from Three Land. And as for Three Lands, it was started like about a year ago by me and my husband, and now we have Memory. She's here working with us as well, and she's doing a great job. Thank you so much, Memory. So yeah, we have our company Three Land. We started a year ago, and it is going good by the grace of God. As I said, we need to keep on working, pushing the business forward for it to work. So I hope to hear from you guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. And if you have any more tips that you can share with us about growing your business or starting up, let us know as well. And we'll be glad to answer your questions, and we'll be glad to hear from you. Thank you so much. I'm Rosta from Three Lands. God bless you and love you so much. Bye.